drops in, screech of person SFX. Cold and dark, cockpit lit by CRT glow. Flap still zero, banter ricochets off Plex. Kentucky grin under Captain Shadow. 5 vids cued, roulette of meme and metal. John submission, nosedive straight to dread. Drum teacher fingers tap the armrest pedal. Chooses the winner, 1,000 points are fed. Geo gas god circle the globe. NFL jersey bounty hiding indoors. Words on stream if the schedule's loose. Then throttle slide toward descent's roll. Punch the sky, pixel shatter chat hearts rate. Low cost high, waffle scrapings fuel displays. Flare the dream, Filger's coffee tastes like sin. Stream supreme, stick that landing, points roll in. Timeshare ads scroll across the MFD. One room, no walls, such premium sleaze. Energy drink sloshes in 0G. Bit crushed logo screams, please don't sneeze it. Ninja Tower checks the glide. Brace yourself, codes a scorecard right. Dr. Devious plots in neon spite. Unbearable floats through stall spin night. Nerdrite locates the hidden sign. Raven wing dragon slips the time. Bittersweet clips that nosedive fine. Peace and Jado keep chat in line. Dream theater fills the cabin PA. Seinfeld punchlines loop on delay. Beach band echoes ride the replay. Retro sprites frame a twilight bay. Punch the sky, pixel shatter chat hearts rate. Low cost high, waffle scrapings fuel display. Flare the dream, Filger's coffee tastes like sin. Stream supreme, stick that landing, points roll in. If the route is chaos, switch to MSFS 24 trials. Dark side stalls, canyon slaloms, dead stick miles. Landing rate roulette spins final, closest wins the crown. Fade to black, stream offline, never keeps us down. Ain't looking for nothing but a good time, and it don't get better than this.
Check.
Thanks, Mitch. It seems that this problem is almost unbearable.
Check. Huh. Hello, Clorix. Good evening. Unbearable. Good evening. Jado. Good evening. E-Rock, good evening. Renaissance, good evening. Renaissance said, your boy ended up not getting tickets for the Detroit concert during pre-sale this morning. Woke up at 2 p.m. and realized the alarm at 11 was set for p.m. Is it sold out, Renaissance? Tapes, evening. Morning Danish, good evening. John, good evening. There was nothing left at 2. Who was the band again, Renaissance? I'm sure you'll get another chance to see them. I'm sure they're here all the time. Looks like Cubs will tie the series. As Caveman would say, no one cares. Right? It said there's nothing available for the quantity you selected.
Cortez delivers. Freeman hits the ball to right field. She is gone!
Look at me, unbearable. Tweak, good evening. I tell you what a day to be a Philadelphia anything fan. That last play, oh my gosh.
Dodger baseball.
Sure, nerd. Boy, the Dodgers fans are out in full force, and you cannot blame them. Did you see them? Oh my gosh, Philadelphia. What a last play. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that being your team and the pitcher not knowing where to throw the ball? Like, it was a good game until the pitcher can no longer show his face in Philadelphia. I mean, there's no way that pitcher can show his face in Philly anymore. It was crazy. Poor Philly. Poor Philly. And then the Eagles lose to the Giants. Their offense only showed up for one game, Tweak said. Thanks for the correction on there. Well, I think everybody wanted to see, a good series. And that's certainly not the way they wanted to end it, right?
Cannonball coming. Cannonball coming.
Cannonball, good evening. At least Philly can say they're defending Super Bowl champs. As Mike Ditka used to say, those who live in the past are cowards and losers. I didn't say it, Salty. It was Coach Ditka. We got to look forward, Salty. We can't look backwards to the future. Just like I'm sure the Dodgers are not thinking about they won the World Series last year. They don't care about that. They're thinking about the future. What's forward? Right? Turn on these. Oh, there's Bliss. Jadot. Look at that. Look at all of us. Well, I hope you had a good day today. We did some fantasy hockey. A lot of stuff. Fantasy hockey thing was pretty crazy. Clorix's team. Listen. Hold on. Clorix's team had an absolute great day. Arctic, good evening. By the way, the Fox sound effect joins Katie from Cannonball and Herbie from Jadot as YouTube flags that I always have to go through and delete. So there's that. No big deal. Just one more thing that I have to do when I upload a video. Clorix gained 34 points. He is almost first in every category. He's killing it. The maximum amount of points you can have is 120, and he has 109.5. I was third today, so that was nice. Private Pile was second. I was third. I gained 12 points. Private Pile gained 14. Renaissance was the loser of the day. No, that's not true. Laddie was the loser of the day. Clorix is killing it. I don't know anything about these guys. All I know is that Renaissance submitted a video one time about really good hockey saves, and it had that Bennington guy in it over and over and over. He lost today 5-0. I mean, it's crazy. Listen, the season's still way, way early. It's still, there's so much time. And he hasn't even gotten anything from McKinnon yet except for this one goal just now, Arctic says. ESPN Plus really is quite good for hockey fans, Salty says. Good. Yeah, there you go. I need to get this plane turned on, and we'll get up in the air and figure out what we're doing. Afternoon Brace. We are doing this new achievement, fairly new. It's been out for a little bit. Land of the Rising Sun. It's got 18 legs, and they're all relatively long legs for the plane we're using. The first flight we are doing is in Yonaguni, the westernmost point of Japan. The short island hop to Shimojishima will take you over the beautiful turquoise waters of the East China Sea, known for the mysterious underwater rock formations near Yonaguni. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Fuel. I'll use that for... In fact, I'll do that right now. And I guess I don't have to load that fuel. We'll find out. So, let's look here. Put prop at the top. Mixture all the way up. Where's that parking brake? Okay, parking brake is on. So we need to put tanks. Oh, someone's loading in on me. And there's nothing up here. Okay. So let's get batteries on. Battery there. Avionics bus P2. By the way, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just kind of guessing right now. It seems to be working. Good. I'm pressing most of the buttons. I wouldn't say I'm pressing all of them, but I am pressing most of them. This is a great plane. Where is altitude? Here. And then heading. Now, we're going to be going to RORS. Heading of 84. Got it. Okay. Oh, there it is. There's the autopilot window. Okay. Flight director. Yaw damper. Got it. Now I see where it is. Oh, I do want to do... Yes, GPS. All right. I think we're ready. Make sure your LRM is on. Should do flaps. I really would like to check that we have enough fuel. I know it's in the iPad, but I want to see the actual gauge. I don't see the gauge. Oh, wait. Fuel quantity, there it is. Okay, we're good. I think this is probably the perfect plane for this trip. We are going to do the videos on the first flight, maybe into the second flight. It depends on when we get started and how long this flight takes. I'm noticing my flaps aren't working, and they weren't working the other day. So I need to fix that real quick.
Flaps.
I noticed that the other day. If I go to Bravo, search, increase flaps. No, that should be decrease flaps. They're backwards. Oh, wait, that's not true. It's backwards. So that should have been working. Decrease flaps. Yeah. Increase flaps, decrease flaps. So there's flaps right there. Oh, they're working now. Odd. Interesting, they weren't working a minute ago. John says, I discovered a new pet peeve today. Didn't even know existed. Watching someone else Google something. They weren't finding what they wanted, and they just didn't want to boss them around, so my eyes were just burning in my skull as I kept my mouth shut. Yeah. I see people do things on their phone, and I'm like biting my tongue of how they should do it. Just like I'm sure you all, well, you don't bite your tongue, you say it when you see me do something wrong here. Like when I don't search for planes by typing them in. But you at least let me know. John, you should have let them know. Should have let them know they were doing it wrong.
Punch it.
Punch it. Punch it, we can beat him.
Punch it. Punch it. Punch it. Let's get the hell out of here.
Punch it!
Punch it, Huxley. Punch that shit. Punch it.
Punch it! Punch it, Bishop!
Punch that shit.
Punch it, punch it, punch it!
Just punch it, go.
Take it, punch it, punch it, punch the gas! Punch it, punch it, punch it! Bitch! Punch it, punch it!
All right, flaps are up. It was your boss. Oh, well, John, we've got a surprise for you today. John's boss, come on out. You got a lot of nerve. Oh, there's Arctic. I really enjoyed seeing a Google search with no results, so they added more words. Instead of just different words. Shouldn't they have just used ChatGPT instead, John? Wouldn't that have been easier?
There's always money in the banana stand. No touch. No touching.
Evening Bliss. This whole flight is over water. This whole flight is over water. I'm not gonna go crazy with speed, with altitude. Let's just go 3,000. There's no point. So could you explain briefly how the fantasy hockey works? I notice it's not like football where I play a team. Right. So I did it the way we're doing right now, Bacon, for two reasons. One, if anybody, for some reason, during the season decided to just stop managing their team, which happened last year in fantasy football, with this, no one would be hurt by that. So, like, if I quit, you all would still get to play and be fine, and you would never have to go up against me and get a free win, and everybody else be mad that you got a free win. So that's why we did it. Also, I like the idea that we as a community are watching everybody in the league every week instead of just our opponent. There are not weekly matchups. It's a season-long thing. It literally doesn't matter how you're doing even by the end of this month or the next month. It doesn't matter. It's whoever is leading in all the categories at the end of the year. You don't have to be leading, but you need to have a good balance where you have, you know, a good amount of goals or a good amount of saves or a good amount of blocks. As for switching your players, Evening Bryce. As for switching your players off the bench, you can swap your players. However, as we talked about the other night, and I didn't know this until after the fact, you are only allowed a maximum amount of games per position. I will show you what I mean. Let me pull it up so I can show you. So you can see my team. Now down here, do you see this little block where it says maximum games? So right now, because I have played 2 games at the center position, 3 games at the defenseman position, it's saying that I'm projected to get 164 games. If I decided to put my bench center and let him play, which I've already done once, it means I'm now going to be -1 game because I put a bench guy in there to get some points. You're only allowed 82 games per position. Now that's if your players play all 82 games. They might not. I'll give you an example. Here's Dylan Strome. Last year on his season stats, he played all 82 games. The year before, he played all 82 games. So he's going to play unless he gets injured. The other center that I have, this Dylan Larkin, last year, he played 82 games, but the year before he played 68. But it looks like both of them are going to play. Because I started my bench player on the center, it means one of these guys, unless they're injured, I'm going to have to actually pull them one game. I mean, it wouldn't even matter. Even if I pulled him, it won't matter. I'm not going to get credit for one of those games because I had my bench guy do it. So you drafted your good players. You should let them play. The only ones that you really need to be mindful of, I think, right now, Bacon, are positions that might not always get all the games, like goalies. So right now, I'm projected, or I have 164 games for goalie, right? 2 positions, 82 games each. But last year, this Bennington, he only played 56 games. The year before, 57. That's pretty normal for goalies. Goalies don't play every night. The other guy, 58, 54. My third goalie, 58, 38. So you're absolutely going to need a third goalie, maybe even a fourth, to get all those games at the end. So it's not a bad idea. Maybe you shouldn't have dropped your extra goalie. Yeah. You're going to need those goalies throughout the year. It is probably not a bad idea to start goalies throughout the year. And here's the thing, Bacon. If you get all 164 of these games before the season ends, that's fine. That's fine. 164. You have a month left. You've filled out your quota. You don't have to manage anymore. At least your goalies. You could literally end the season early and just wait for everyone to finish and catch up to you. But that's not going to happen unless you start a lot of bench players. So let's see here. Like my defenseman, this Morgan Riley, last year 82 games. My other defenseman, Brock Faber, last year 78 games. So close. This guy, Darnell Nurse, last year 76 games. So you can see they don't play quite full seasons. Last year, my other defenseman, 80 games. So that means I was short about 10 games. So I would need a bench defenseman. So I've got this Brent Burns. He'll fill those other 10 games that I would need. That's kind of the goal. But you don't want to do that now. I don't think you want to do that now. I think you want to trust who you drafted early and let them just play. Leave your other guys on the bench and just wait. Then when the course of the year keeps going, you realize, hey, that's why they put this down here, projected. You're going to be looking at that projected. Well, right now, my left wing projection is I'm -2, which means I could start a bench guy. Well, and I was, listen, when I said that you had 4 goalies, I didn't know how it worked. I really didn't. They told me just the other night about the maximum games. I didn't even know about it. I've never done fantasy hockey. I had no idea how it worked. Bryce said, I went walking in my walker 2 miles-ish. I know that 2 miles, it is far, Bryce. Because of my cerebral palsy, I can't walk that far when I age up. It's 63 degrees, feel good to go for a walk. Bryce, that's awesome that you went 2 miles. Bryce, there are people like me without cerebral palsy who would struggle to walk 2 miles. That's really cool. It's really good, Bryce. Renaissance says, also, I had a player that didn't play today, so I put him on the bench and put someone else in that did play to try for more points. Bacon said, I'm projected -3 for defense. So Bacon, also you need to know that those stats do not count today. So Like right now, it's showing that I have no games for goalie, but that's not true. I did have 2 goalie games today. So that will update tomorrow. Don't worry about it right now. Mr. Nago, what's going on? Said the bench players are reserves for if your starters get injured. That's how it works in those league setups. Yes, Mr. Nago. However, not every player plays every single game, so you do want bench players to be able to fill the games that weren't played. All right, how we doing here? 90 miles. Really? We're moving pretty quick. And we have a 10-knot headwind. This was a 120-mile flight. We've already gone 90? So yeah, my advice with bench right now is don't worry about your bench right now. Let your starters who you drafted, let them play. And honestly, unless they're injured, I wouldn't touch them for like 2 months. I wouldn't touch them for like 2 months. The season goes till April. Get past Christmas and start to look. And again, unless they're injured, that's a different situation. If they're injured, switch them. But if not, let your starters play. Get a feel for, well, did they play that game? Did they miss a game? If they missed a game, then go ahead and fill that missed game with a bench player. That's why they give you that projection. If you play a player in the left wing position, but they play right wing in the game, will you gain points? Yes. Yes. That doesn't matter, Clorix. That doesn't matter. If you play a player in the left wing position, but they play right wing in the game, it doesn't matter what they play in the game. It only matters what they're designated in the league. So yes, you would gain points.
I'll be back.
Brace is going to go renew his passport. How much does that cost, Brace? Bacon wants to know which hockey game you all are watching. Not me. I'm not watching any hockey game. Shadow says, I might switch to the black square velocity at the next airport. It's about the same cruise speed, and I'm liking it also. I bet. Arctic is watching Colorado. We have the most expensive passports in the world, Brace says. Literally. Even to renew it, Miss Flig and I spent, I can't remember, $600. But we were also expediting it. We were trying to get them quick because when we needed them, we thought we were going to need them quick so she could go to the Netherlands for a work thing. It got canceled. Brace is not coming to America. All right. Well, I tell you what, 80 miles. We're going to do some videos. Because this is going to go pretty quick. We probably won't even be able to get all 5 videos. So let's go. Please don't let it fall again on him. Oh God! Oh all the wrong scenes. I think I played like 3 wrong scenes. Unbearable wants Brace to come for Louder Than Life next year. My Chemical Romance is going to be here, Brace. You should come for My Chemical Romance. Can you hold my video until last and I can replace the link with the one that won't work until sure? Yeah, I can't wait. I think I can say that for everybody. We probably all can't wait. Yeah, we can skip it. This is Clorix. It's the Indolovu Youth Choir. This will be good. Oh, I love the green screen. It's a great song, too. I've got an interesting lineup. That's normal. That's normal. This needs more views. Not Slayer. No, this is really well done. By the way, Pavarotti not dead. No, I think you would see Pavarotti would be a massive fan of that. Pavarotti is? When did he die? I don't believe you. Oh, dang. He died 18 years ago? He's still alive in my heart, Slayer. Poor Pavarotti. Can we watch you Google it? I typed Pavarotti dead. Listen, that was really well done. That's really well done. I thought it was really good. I think Pavarotti would be a massive fan of that. He would be honored. Unbearable is next. Dang, I didn't know he was dead, you all. This is Unbearable. Wind Rose Diggy Diggy Hole. Sounds like Pirates of the Caribbean. Dwarven metal.
I've been drinking green tea all goddamn day.
What's up, Blue Sky? How you doing, Blue Sky? Oh my gosh. Now, are they really dwarves? Or are they just doing Peter Jackson camera tricks where they make them look small? Like, did they give them big guitars? pace though, Blue Sky. Nice and slow. Oh, no surprise, unbearable. Influenced by Tolkien. How about that? I like that, whatever that was. I dug it. Unbearable. I dug it. We have 43 miles left, so I think we've got time for another. Cannonball is next. Cannonball says, about to start hiring folks that will have to do this. Have to do what?
I got an email from an energy company that said, "Hi Tom, we own a wind turbine. Do you want to go up to the top of it?" And of course I said yes, but then I asked, could I leave by the emergency exit? And
yeah, but Cannonball, I thought you said I could work from home if you hired me. It's going to be hard for me to go up a windmill if I work from home.
And for some reason, they said yes.
This is a 50-metre EWT turbine, which is capable of producing 500 kilowatts of energy. In blade repair, we have to repair turbines all over Europe. So every day you need to climb a turbine. You shut it off at the bottom, you climb up, you pin the turbine, pin the blade that you're going to work on. You then attach the top, abseil out, and you do your repairs on the blades that you need repairing.
Anyone climbing or descending this ladder has to be attached to a fall arrest system. It's a clever bit of technology. If you move it at a normal speed, it'll move along with you. But if you fall, it'll notice and it'll catch you. Fast enough to be safe, not so fast that it's as brutal as hitting the ground would be.
On the ladder that we climb up on the inside,
nice
there's a fixed steel cable, and on this you attach a slider, which is a metal device. You open up a gate inside, this is where the cable runs.
Yeah.
And the gate then closes onto the cable, shut the hatch, screw it together, and this attaches to your sternum. So as you're climbing up, this will follow you up the cable, and then if you fell, it would lock into position, it'll brake. That's your braking system. You're always connected by 2 points. Personally, I believe it's a safer job than anything else you can do because of all the backups we use. For instance, it's much more dangerous to climb a ladder 6 foot off the ground than it is to work 50 metres up in the air.
Safer than anything you could do?
Points, in my opinion.
If you're climbing this turbine, you need a fail-safe, which is one of the reasons there's an emergency exit at the top. Right, here we go.
The emergency descenders come in different guises, but the one that's up the top there, we only train with it once every 2 years because it's always the worst case scenario if you have to get that out. It's an inertia device. If you just clip it to yourself, you'll lower down to the ground under its own steam and you can brake, but generally you'll just hit the ground at a safe speed. You don't train with it very often because in real world you should never have to use it because you've got lots of other things to fail first before you even have to think about using that. There's instructions written on it as well on how to use it.
So step to the left.
Take a step around here, yeah.
Yep.
To access the
Blue Sky,
turbine,
you can't do
need to
links in chat. If you want to do that, you'd have to put it in Discord.
And you can't access the turbine and use any of the equipment inside without the training. And that teaches the working at height and how to use one of those devices to get casualties down. And then to do what we do, which is abseiling on the blades, you then need to do something called a IRAT qualification, which is rope access basically. And so it's quite a lengthy process before you're even out there.
There is actually an emergency exit sign up here. I love that.
This is a direct drive turbine, meaning that there's no gearing in it. It's all just magnets up in the donut you can see right at the top.
So this is the centre of the turbine.
That there is
Well, the hub and the rotor. It's a giant electromagnet.
Yes. There are very few worst-case scenarios where the turbine's going to be fine, but the ladder down isn't. Now, if any of those happen, then yeah, the team here are all thoroughly trained for it. They'll all be able to get down on the emergency descender. But that's not why it's here. The most likely reason for that to be used is for one person. Someone who's twisted their ankle or passed out or, for whatever reason, can't get down the ladder on their own. Were they right saying emergency services won't climb the turbine?
Yes, that's my understanding. It would be specific to the injury.
Interesting. They won't climb the turbine.
Then they would have to figure a way of doing it. You'd have to be something serious. A heart attack, you can always get someone down. But if someone had a broken neck, yeah, it will be a different scenario.
Oh, look at that view!
So we do medicals to get onto the turbines, and we have to maintain those medicals bi-yearly, and that proves your fitness to climb the turbines, and the medicals are quite in depth. So you knew you were ill, you would be fairly irresponsible to go and climb a turbine.
So put your feet on here.
That's okay to step on?
Yeah, promise you. If you sit back, keep your legs straight,
okay.
Lean backwards. Keep going, keep going. Don't hold on. don't hold on.
Oh!
That's it, yeah?
Oh, okay, that's the nerve-wracking bit.
That's it. Keep going.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I've got 2 wires on me. I've got 2 wires on me.
That's it.
I've got 2 wires on me.
And now walk, but don't bend your legs. That's it. Keep going.
Okay. Okay. I got 2 wires on me.
And you can slowly bend your knees a little bit if you want to. If you
I've got 2 wires.
That's it.
That's fine. Okay.
Happy?
Happy.
See you in a little while.
Okay.
One thing I should mention in voiceover, because I forgot to say it while convincing my brain to switch from trusting my legs to trusting the ropes, there is a way to get someone onto the descender if they're out cold or they can't walk. It's just that I could walk, so I did a standard abseil down the first part.
And that's it. I'm descending. Rigging this up required a lot of skill and training from the folks up there. But to descend, you don't even need to be conscious, and that's by design. All I need to do now is sit and wait until I safely reach the ground.
When you actually work on a turbine, the view out the top is always amazing. So when you have a look around, you do remember that, oh, it's a pretty cool job actually.
Thank you very much to all the team at Octopus Energy and at EWT. You can find links to them in the description.
Pretty crazy. 24 miles. I think we can watch John's video real fast. Bacon says there are wind towers in my area. The company practices with the ambulance and fire department in the area. They handle all the rescue and basically meet the fire responder with the patient. Meet the first responder with the patient. First responders don't touch the turbine. Wow. John has a quick one. John says, previously on Sopranos, The Next Generation, Captain Tony Soprano stops off at Deep Space Nine while Chris and Polly resume their search for the missing Romulan. What's up, Private Pile? Did you watch any hockey today?
I don't advise this, Captain.
Look at him.
If we're going to maintain our realignment progressions, we shouldn't be pushing warp 8 for at least an hour.
Captain, it is my duty as first officer
His badge.
to safeguard the lives on this ship. And
I don't give a fuck. All right, I do give a fuck. And how many times I gotta tell you, get control of your temper?
Sir.
Meanwhile,
this is no fucking joke here. I could lose a foot.
It's numb, huh?
The fuck you think?
that episode in real life was such a long, drawn-out episode. They stayed in like that forest forever.
Looks like the shuttle.
Ah! There's fucking gravel under this snow.
The door, that's hilarious. Making it look like a van door.
Emergency power engaged.
Emergency power.
Thank you, God. My fucking ears feel like they're gonna fall off.
Fuck your ears. Get me something for my foot.
Give me something for my foot. The sound.
Gotta sit my foot under my thigh. Use my own body. That's a trick.
Warning, failure imminent on
If this guy's not dead, Paulie.
He's fucking dead.
I know, but 16 Cardassians. He's trained for this shit. It's like Tal Shiar shit.
Sensors are picking up severe atmospheric fluctuations on the planet.
We can't get a pattern lock on their communicators because of the EM bursts, Captain. There's no way we can beam them out of there, not under these conditions.
Motherfucker!
So strange. We do have one video left, then Jadot's takedown. However, I need to land this plane.
We're Starfleet officers. Weird.
Speaking of Star Trek, even a Wolfie. Oh, hold on. Hold that back a little bit. Man, these frames are really good. Nine miles away. So this runway goes sideways. So I'm gonna have to adjust. We're gonna come in from the left.
What's your prediction?
Prediction?
Yes, prediction.
Hey.
Put it in the vault. I'm locking the vault. It's a vault!
Long runway. And we did get credit for the flight. Round one is done, and it didn't take too long. Thanks, Private Pile. I floated it for a while, but it was a long runway, so I didn't care. Going to Rocker. 141 miles, longer flight. Okay. It's over the water again. All right, Renaissance. You haven't heard it yet. I'm sure you can imagine what it sounds like. I feel like most of them sound the same. But maybe they don't. Maybe. Don't text and drive. No, I wasn't. I was checking a text. Does that count? I wasn't texting. I was reading a text. Yes, Cannonball, you missed your video. Video was good. I said my my answer to your question of, or what your statement was about start hiring folks that will have to do this. I said, I thought you said that if I worked for you, I could work from home. Miss Flig Bacon. Miss Flig. No, she's in the other room, Morning Dana. She's in the living room. She usually doesn't come into this room about halfway through the stream. John said, speaking of texting and driving, I almost got run over by a cop 10 minutes ago. He damn near ran the red light and only flashed his emergency lights for a second like an afterthought. Heights aren't your thing. I can do heights, but when I start thinking about them too much, I get a little nauseous. Like when I took my daughter to New York earlier this year. And I took my other daughter. So I took both of them. One of them went to a concert, day 6. Yeah, right, Renaissance. And then I took my other daughter up to the Empire State Building. And when we were standing on top of the Empire State Building outside on that balcony area, like holding my phone, I kept envisioning the phone, because it was so windy. I kept envisioning the phone flying out of my hand and thinking about it dropping was just making me nauseous. So yeah, I mean, I can, it's just not ideal. All right, we got to go.
Let's punch it.
Punch it! Punch it!
Punch it.
All right, Chewie, punch it.
Punch it. Punch it. We can beat him. Punch it, Chewie.
Punch it. Punch it! Punch it! Let's get the hell out of here.
Punch it. Punch it.
Punch it, Huxley! Punch that shit! Punch it!
Punch it. Punch it, Bishop.
Punch that shit!
Punch it. Punch it. Punch it.
Yeah, we paid more than that for the Empire State Building.
Punch the gas. Punch it. Punch it. Punch it. Punch it. Punch it.
I know we paid more than that for the Empire State Building. I forgot what we paid. It was probably like $50. I also went to the top of the Sears Tower one time. But I don't remember much about it. Not activating autopilot. That's the problem. That's the problem. My Honeycomb Bravo autopilot button doesn't work. Even though it's lit up, it doesn't work. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I'm using spad.next, and it says the autopilot button, send AP master event, sim connect autopilot master off, sim connect autopilot master on, change LED. It's kind of weird that it doesn't do the autopilot. I don't know if it's an issue with this plane, like where this plane isn't compatible with the Bravo or something weird. But if I do it on my SciTech radio panel, the autopilot button does work. It just doesn't work. Oh wait, do I have to hold it? Oh, I have to hold it. Oh, I've never had to do that before. I've never had to do that on the Bravo. I've always just pressed it. But I'm having to actually hold it for a second, and it blinks. It's got to be this plane, because I can see the light blinking. It does work. I've just never, ever, ever, in 5 years of using this thing, I've never had to hold that button for it to work. I've always just pressed it. But watch the autopilot button when I hold it. Watch it blink. Now watch. See how it blinks? It's also blinking on my Bravo. So it's kind of mimicking it. We don't, Renaissance, no. let's look together here, Renaissance. If you want to do what we did, which was the 106th, $49. So I said probably 50. Yeah. So yeah, $49. And the thing is, you choose your time. And you see how they say sunset? So it's more expensive if you want to go at sunset. But my recommendation is, see how they say sunset and then twilight? My recommendation is to go like before it, like do the 3:45 if you can, and then as the sun is setting, you pay cheaper, but then you can stay up there as long as you want. Like there's no limit. You can just stay up there and then wait for the sun to go down. Now when we went there, the sunset was like at 8, because it was way earlier, and so we ended up getting there at like 7:15 and ended up paying less. But we ended up getting a little bit of both. We got a little bit of daytime and a little bit of the sun setting. And then we were up there when it was dark. But, I mean, you say not worth it. I get it, but I think it was a bucket list type thing. Like, I don't know when or if I'll ever go back to New York. And being with my daughters, being able to take one of them up to the top, I just thought was... I mean, it was, you know, it was something you'll never forget. I just thought it was so neat. Her reaction, you know, getting to take a picture of her up there and seeing her. And she wanted, so I remember I have 2 daughters, and one of them went to the concert. And so while the one was at the concert, I took the other one who's in the drum line. Took her, we were the ones that went up to the top, and she was the one that said she wanted to see New York at night. And I never, when she said that, I never once considered going up to the Empire State Building. It wasn't on my list, because originally I wasn't going to be taking the other daughter.
Is never late.
What's up,
Nor
Wizard?
Is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
What's going on, Wizard? Hold on, let me turn this down a little bit. How you doing? Good to see you, Wizard. When we made the trip to New York, I originally was only going. The plan originally was to just take my daughter who wanted to go to the concert. It was just going to be take her to the concert, hang out, get something to eat, wait for her, go back to the hotel, drive her home the next day. That was it. And then Miss Fligg said, well, have you checked to see if our other daughter would want to go? And I said, well, I mean, I didn't really think about it. She's not going to go to a concert. What's she going to do? Just hang out with me? And asked if she wanted to go, and she was like, yeah, I'll go. I was like, okay. So then, you know, we drove, and talking to her, she was like, well, are we going to be able to see the Statue of Liberty? And I was like, well, I don't think so. I didn't really plan on it. And then she was like, well, you know, I'd like to, will we be able to see the skyline at night? And I was like, well, kind of, but not really. Like, as we're driving to it, you won't really get great views of it. And then once we're there, you can't see it because you're in it, you know? And as I started thinking about it, I was just like, well, maybe we can. I realized the Statue of Liberty was only 20 minutes from our hotel. And I was like, we could just go to the Statue of Liberty first and then come back to the hotel before the concert. And that's what we did. So they got to see the Statue of Liberty, went back to the hotel, literally at the hotel for like 45 minutes. We weren't there long. Took an Uber that costs $65 to Madison Square Garden. And before we left, when she said she wanted to see the skyline, I was like, maybe we could do the Empire State Building. I wouldn't have done the Empire State Building if she hadn't have asked to see the city. So it turned out to work really well. And then when my other daughter's concert was done, we were able to walk to Times Square. So really, in such a short period of time, all in one day, we saw the Statue of Liberty, went up to the Empire State Building, saw Times Square, even went to Koreatown and ate at a Korean restaurant there that was really close to Madison Square Garden, and ate at that pizza place that's right across from Madison Square Garden that we talked about. So it was really like in just that, I don't know, 8-hour span, we got to do a lot. We really got to do a ton in just a short amount of time. Then we went back to the hotel, woke up, I drove back all the way the next day, and it was done. It was a really quick trip. Parents never would have done something like that for me, Arctic says. Empire State Building view is breathtaking. I thought so. When I was a kid, they let us go up to the torch, G Slayer said. Yeah, and listen, in order to see the Empire State Building up close and up front, you got to be on a boat. And obviously we weren't going to do that because it was kind of a last second thing. So we ended up just going to the park that's behind it. And we were able to get some pictures of it from behind it, you know. And that's where you are across the water and you can see the skyline from across the water. So we were able to get those pictures too. Thanks, Arctic. So yeah, it was very cool. Very cool. We have one more video before Jado's takedown. So let's do that one. That video belongs to Renaissance. I'm called cool all the time, Wizard. It's synonymous. Renaissance says you might want to keep your eyes open for this one. Well, it's called Eyes Closed by Jizu and Zane. Would you call me a dweeb? Did you call me a dweeb? You didn't call me a dweeb. Do you like my chord progression? From cool to dweeb in about 5 minutes, Wizard says. Yeah, I've been called lots of things, Wizard. So Jado has a takedown. Currently, so far, I have the winner as Unbearable with the Dwarven Medal. No, Renaissance, your video, although filmed in outer space, did not win the evening. Jado is going up against Unbearable's Dwarven Medal. Oh, I've heard this song.
Bunny, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street.
Wait, she's not the singer.
Someday you got mud on your face, you big disgrace, kicking your kid all over the place, singing.
I did, Private Pile. I did. That's exactly what I said. I'll link it. Here's the link. This was Unbearable's video so far. This is the one in the lead. Oh, look at her. She does have blood on her face. She's got a low voice. Sing it. There's a lot of energy on screen right now, John. There's a lot of energy. I guess I got messed up. Don't cut it out. Leave it in. Not from the guy in the white shirt. With the googly eyes? You mean the guy with the googly eyes? Some people might need to do it, Renaissance. Well, that's cool how they sped up the bottom video and they left the googly eyes in. Good. I agree with John. Guy in the white shirt's not buying it. He wishes they would do a different song. Now he's on the left. Googly eyes still in. And that was quick. Wow, quick video. Don't do Eric Clapton. John said he had to sit down to play guitar because his jeans were ripped. Jado, thank you for the video. However, Unbearable is still the winner. Unbearable? You've done it.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
You're the winner tonight.
Not bad, but not good.
Look at Pop. Pitiful. Pitiful pup.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Brace. $430 in a photo that makes me look like a murderer. I thought you said it was like 2 something. How did it get up to 430, Brace? Look at them Uggs. Your feet get cold. You think I wear those Uggs? You think I'm an Ugg guy? She says those are the $15 Amazon versions, unbearable. We don't buy Uggs in this family. We have different currencies. No, oh, you meant you said US dollars earlier. I forgot you said US dollars. He said, actually, I do. Unbearable, stop. Renaissance says, by the way, in 35 minutes, that video has over 500,000 views, and you were one of them. Exciting. I know, it's crazy. The singing video that Cloric submitted earlier with the opera deserves 10 times more views than what we watched. Although it was filmed in outer space. John said 403 Australian dollars equals 264 US dollars. You're in a trop rock band and teach percussion. How in any way does that relate to wearing Uggs? I don't know. I've deleted all links, Renaissance. That puppy. What a day for sports. You gotta love sports. We need that line from Seinfeld.
The team, go sports!
What I'm implying is that you literally march to the beat of your own drum. That, and again, wear the Uggs. It has nothing to do with Uggs. What you are saying, that might as well, you might be saying eat the eggs. Since you march the beat of your own drum, you should eat eggs. Like, it doesn't, the two don't matter. Guy in my league picked up Scott Abo and left him on the bench. He had 3 touchdowns, Bacon. So we're getting you Uggs for Christmas, Cannonball says. Make sure they're in a women's size 9, Cannonball. She goes... That game was crazy, Private Pile. All right, we have 80 miles. We have a 10 knot headwind. 80 miles. Let me go fill up my water bottle, and I'll be back. Unbearable says, after tonight, I'm sad to say I will lurk often, but Battlefield will have my attention. I can't compete with Battlefield, Unbearable. That guy's insane. Glad he's not on Arizona State anymore, especially this week when the Utes play them. Bacon says, I loved when Russell Wilson went in and sucked. Poor Russell Wilson. He went in, handed the ball off, and they did fine, and then he threw a ball that was so terrible and got booed. Let me know when you want to squat up again. It's deleted, Unbearable. The game's been deleted. Yeah, they were all so worried about Jackson Dart being concussed and not being able to come back in the game. Yeah, it was crazy. All right, let's put it on words, and I hope you all do better than last time. Last time you all played words, it was really rough. Be right back.
putting it in the vault. I'm locking the vault. It's a vault!
you all? We've had a rough couple nights on words. Missing a few people that usually play. You still got some heavy hitters. Hapes, Brace, and Clorix, they always do well. Alright, it says we have 43 miles. Not the heaviest hitters? I feel like they're some of the heaviest hitters.
Whoa, this is heavy. There's that word again, heavy. Why are things so heavy in the future? Is there a problem with the Earth's gravitational pull?
That's a great line. So we have 42 miles. We have an 11 knot headwind. We'll do GeoGuessr on the next flight. Can't do it yet. Is this tablet gonna die? John said I started a brand new game on Supermarket Sim and the objective, mop the dirt off the floor, popped up, but there's no dirt. I wonder if it's a bug. Did you look everywhere, John? Did you look everywhere? Co-op was pretty good, Brace. The developer of the game actually came in to chat last night and asked what we thought, and we mentioned a couple things. And even last night or earlier today, they released a hot fix, and one of the things in that we talked about last night was in the fix. It was something with the mouse cursor, because the default was no mouse cursor. You had to go into the settings and change it. It's in a tiny store, right? Yeah, I don't know, John. It was interesting because they added Instacart. So there were 4 of us, right? It was me, John, Nerd, myself, and Exhorter. And so, like, Nerd was doing a lot of the Instacart orders, which I thought worked really well. He would take a bag and have to go around the shop and fill things, and then have to go deliver it. And we bought a bicycle, but we did that after the fact. Like, we'd already done everything, and then when the developer was in, he was talking about getting a vehicle, and so I got the bike. And the bike was really good to get around town, but you can only put one item in it if you want to go to a store and buy something. So he was like, I recommend the truck. I was like, yeah, I bet. The truck's expensive. I mean, it's not terribly expensive in the grand scheme of everything in the game, but the good thing is when you have 4 people, you know, you can get a lot done. And so you can make more money, and we did start making more money. So I said, you know, if we did this all the time with the same people that all knew their jobs, you really would get to the point where it would be a well-oiled machine. We don't do that. So I thought it was really good. I think you get to the point where if you have one person doing Instacart, one person driving a truck around town, buying items, because all the items in the stores are half off compared to what you buy them for at the computer. Problem is when you go into a store, and I said this, but the developer guy didn't say anything about it. When you go into a store, you can't see how many items you own of what you're trying to buy. You just got to buy it and hope. You just buy it and you don't worry about the rest. So it'd be nice to know, do I need this? So if you had one person doing Instacart, one person driving a truck around town going to different stores, a third person doing any kind of inventory in the store itself, making sure that stuff is stocked on the shelves, And then a fourth person like myself to just stand in the corner and make sure everything is working well. Just observing, just spectating. Then I think it would work really well. I did have to change prices of items, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I'd like to do that again when whoever's wanting to play, you know, is able to. Okay, Brace, good. You know, I don't know when we'll do it again. But I feel like if we have people that are available on a night, then I would like to do it. Check the Steam forum for the game. The whole mop the floor and throw out trash objective is bugged for other people too. Oh, that sucks. Picked up the game on a sale this morning, Wolfie said. Nice. Very good. More reminders that everyone has abandoned me in 20 for 24, Corin says. Well, what do you expect, Corin? We gotta move forward. No, I mean, if you've got a lot of planes that you want to use in 2020 and you trust it, then go ahead and do it. But I didn't want to use all the space on my hard drive for 2020 and 2024. It's too much. Trying to have both is tough. And I think there are enough people flying in this version that it's worth having. Wouldn't have bought 20 if you knew 24 was coming out so quick. See, I disagree. I don't know when you bought 20, but if you're telling me that you weren't going to buy Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 in the year 2020 because you knew it was going to come out 4 years later, I don't think anybody would do that. I think nobody's going to wait 4 years for the new version. And you know why? Because for all we know, there's going to be another sim that comes out in 2028. I mean, if they keep releasing them every 4 years, for all we know, everything we're doing right now, there's just going to be another one. Morning, Bronco. Not everyone can shell out $70 every 4 years. I mean, that's your call. I think, you know, paying $18 a year or whatever to what is that, $1.50 a month? I don't think that's terrible.
Stop that ship! Blast them!
Even to blast them. Bronco, what's going on with you? Brace says, work update. All departments except ours have now had their restructures. So, next week, what we're calling the execution cells, the rooms where they're having redundancy discussions, are booked out again next week. Oh my gosh, it's happening, Brace. It's really happening. That's so crazy, Brace. Yeah, that one, Brace. I guess it's not exactly that one. I waited so long for 2020 to come along, Bliss says, that there was no way I was waiting, and I was happy to get 2024 as soon as I could. Corin says, I'm very leery of those subscription things. Usually those things start becoming chaotic with what it is and isn't available with them. What do you mean, Corin? What subscription things? What subscription things? Although I have Game Pass, so it's just a matter of downloading the game. That's true if you have Game Pass, Corin. Really doing it, aren't we, buddy? Yeah, that would be a good sound effect.
We're really doing it, though, aren't we, buddy?
I did it almost exactly the way it sounds. I don't even know why you would need to play it.
really doing it though, aren't we, buddy? Yeah.
Like, I was the same pitch and everything. Bronco said, I was traveling this week and having some workshops about how to improve our workflow and do more stuff with less people. Sounds like Brace's job. Bronco, are you and Brace working together? Bronco is trying to do some workshops on how to improve workflow and do more stuff with less people, Brace. You just shot that helicopter with a bullet. I ran out of bullets. I don't know. What did he say? You just shot that helicopter? It's not one of those. I ran out of bullets. That's pretty good. Corin, I was saying, what subscription things are you talking about? Cannonball says, I did it directly into the community folder. The only thing I've noticed is missing is it won't always load to your SID star waypoints, but those are easy enough to add in. He's talking to Wolfie. All right, I need to descend. Anything subscription based where you don't get full ownership of a product key. But I mean, it doesn't even have to be subscription based, right? Any game that you purchase on Steam, for the most part, the key that you have doesn't give you ownership. It only gives you the license to play it, right? Am I right with that? You might think you have ownership of it, but you really don't. Bacon says correct. That's a ton of saves, Arctic. My Ottinger guy for Dallas, I thought he was supposed to be really good. He had 25. Gave up 4 goals. My guys just didn't play well tonight, my goalies. One got the win, Ottinger. You're a Stars fan? No, Cornhorn, we have a fantasy hockey team. We're a fantasy hockey league. He's one of my goalies. I'm not a Stars fan. No, I could care less. I'm a Fliggity fantasy fan. So whoever's on my team, I'm a huge fan of. You're an Avalanche fan. So is Arctic, apparently.
What's your prediction?
No, I live in Kentucky.
Yes, prediction.
Kentucky, people who live in Kentucky don't have favorite hockey teams. Guinness says, Sharks fan, terrible way to end the game just now. Who'd they lose to, Guinness? Go Bruins, oh my gosh. Bliss says, I think I'm past 2 hours now, so I guess I just have it on Steam. No biggie. I decided it was worth buying it anyway, so really no loss. What are you talking about, Bliss? What game? Guinness says, Vegas Golden Knights. Oh, Vegas Golden Knights. So, Miss Flig and I are going to Vegas at the end of January, and I think we were looking to see if Vegas was playing while we were there, and they're not. No home games. I thought it'd be neat to go. T-Mobile Arena, I guess. Where is this runway? Is it on top? Okay, I guess it's on top there. Huh. Blast him as a season ticket holder for the Knights. Guinness, I have been in the arena where the San Jose Sharks play. However, when I was there, it was not to watch a hockey game. I was there for the NCAA tournament in 1997. I played drum set in that building. I thought it was a neat building. Played drum set for the Kentucky Wildcats that year. I forgot who we played. I don't know who we played. This is crazy. Rogue 9 Corn's call sign and Rogue Squadron. Oh, that's cool. There's a lot of us here, so hold on. This is a cool little airport. You don't like Rogue Squadron, Arctic? All right, we are 2 for 2 on this achievement. We've done the first 2 legs. Now we need to go from here to RJKN, which is Tokunoshima. You'll leave the smaller island chain behind and approach one of the larger Amami Islands, known for its unique culture and rugged coastline. Not a Star Wars fan, Arctic? Arctic's just kidding. Everybody loves Star Wars. We're at ROKR. You like Star Wars, but not as much as sport bikes? I don't understand. Oh, you are a Formula 1 fan though, right? RJKN. Oh, no, go back. Backspace. JK. The people that hate Star Wars the most are Star Wars fans, Abe says. It's very true. How's our fuel? We're losing a little fuel, so we're gonna fill up. Also, I don't understand why this tablet is draining power. How do I charge my tablet? Okay, that did work. Clicking one of the top corners recharges the battery. Ah, it worked. However, it shut off. And it's back. I don't know why it's not plugged in. I guess I forgot my charger. All right, it's a lot of over the water again. So we're just gonna stay at our 3,000 feet. We are going to be playing a game of GeoGuessr on this flight. Wahhabi, welcome. How are you? Shall we?
Let's punch it.
Punch it!
Punch it!
Punch it!
All right, shall we punch it?
Punch it!
Punch it, we can beat him.
Punch it! Punch it! Punch it! Let's get the hell out of here! Punch it!
Punch it! Punch it, Huxley!
Punch this shit! Punch it!
Punch it!
Look at the dirt.
Punch that shit!
Wahhabi, welcome. Hello.
Punch it, go!
And you already deserve that follow. What did I do? I didn't do anything. Pretty sure I just hit those trees. I think I just hit those trees. Flaps are up. Welcome, Wahhabi. Tranquil. How are you doing? They needed trimmed anyway. Well, somebody had to do it.
Watch out for that tree.
What's Mr. Mixty doing? All right, we're gonna go to 3,000. Bad feeling about this. Yep. Oh, he is turning. Is he? Yes, he is turning. You want to be Astro right now? He's always so comfy. Look at him. All right, 128 miles. We're going to go on and get a game of Geo in so we can focus on the landing when we're done. So we'll play a game and then we'll come back and we'll land this plane.
The world is fliggity now. Latvia, Kentucky, a farm or a town. Predictions are loaded. We're feeling the pressure. Trust the meta. It's Chat Guesser.
Put it on there for Astro. Sister Jean passed. Blast 'em. Was that the St. Mary's? St. Mary's fan for basketball? Was it St. Mary's? All right. Oh, LMU. Okay. Loyola. We are going to play a quick game of Geo. If you want to play, there's a link pinned at the top of chat. Okay, hold on. If you want to play, there's a link pinned at the top of chat. All you need to do is click that link, and it will open up a tab that will have a map. You click on the map, that's where we are. Guess where we are. All we ask is that you don't Google anything. Also, please do not type any hints or answers in chat. Again, please do not type any hints or answers in chat. I'll come back to Astro in a minute. If you type anything in chat, we'll delete it. And we also ask, again, that you do not Google anything that you see. Here we go. Trying to figure out where we are in the world. If you want to play, click that link at the top of chat. It is not new. Corn have been doing it for years. Typically, it happens on airline flights. We usually don't do it on GA flights, but it just depends on how long the flight is. Meta. All right. 10, 9, get your guesses in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and another 5 for any latency you may have. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. Look at John. A lot of people were not close, so I'm not going to go London. I probably need to go about 100 and some odd to 200 miles away. So let's go Manchester. Yes. Yes. Sorry, John. You're not sorry, we all know that. No, I'm just excited. I'm excited. Round 2. Come on. Keep it going. That sun is in the north, Miss Tessmacher. That sun is in the north. I believe that is true. I bet Bronco would know where this is. Uh-oh. Is that a flag? Again, please do not Google anything that you see. If you think you know it, great. Don't Google it. Take a chance. See if you were right. Bronco got it, no problem. It's a great random plonk, Clorix. Clorix says it's the best one I've ever had. I would say that doesn't look anything like it, Corn. There's green bars on the top and there's a circle in the middle. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. Again, no hints or answers in chat. Please do not type anything in chat. If you would like to play, click the link pinned at the top of chat. I'm looking for this MR7. It's going to be Eswatini. Yeah, it's going to be Eswatini. MR7, and it was Milawalu. Milawalu. I don't see it. Milawalu. So many cities that start with an M. Here's MR7 here. It kind of stops, so I'll go there. That's solid. Nicely done, Hapes and Unbearable. Brace says, Astro, you need camera training. It's because Miss Fleeg is eating chips and he's getting in position to have a chip. Where did it put your random? Let's find out. It put it close, man. Right outside of Eswatini. Round 3. It looks like that sun is in the south. Looks like sun is in the south. Okay. Oh, Bronco missed. Really? Okay. Flags are a little too helpful. Blue Sky, I did not know that flag. I did it based on the road lines, the yellow lines on the outside, and then the sign that said MR7. I don't know the Eswatini flag. "15 seconds. Get your guesses in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. Well, it looks like Hebrew, so I'm going to go Israel. This road is going northwest. Not that it matters. It looks like most people were like 40 kilometers away. I'm going to go south and not north. That might be a bad idea. It's usually north. Okay. Okay. Right in the middle, honestly. Right in the middle. Okay. Yeah, we've had some lucky gimme type answers. I mean, if you know the languages and stuff. The sun is in the south. Sun is in the south. Soil is red. This is going to be interesting. This one, this round will be the difference maker. I would say whoever wins this round will win the game. Yeah, that's there it is. 30 seconds. Does that help you, Cannonball? It doesn't help me. Get your guesses in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. It's close to the border, right? Blue Sky was really close, but missed the country. I think it looks northwest, but I think most people thought it was northwest. Like, look at John. John gets the country, but is 4,300 kilometers away. It has to, if that's the case, I think most people would see these trees and go northwest. And because of that, I'm going northeast, because I bet that's what all these misses are. However, it's also relatively close to the border, as Blue Sky shows. Now, is it... I don't know if it's Canada or United States. I'm going to go Canada. I don't know. I'm gonna go up here. Canada. Man, I had to keep going all the way around. Dang. You thought that sign said Nova Scotia? Oh my gosh, I didn't see that. Really? Hold on. Oh, it does. Wow. It's really hard to read. Right there, Nova Scotia. Oh my gosh. Nutby. Nutby, Nova Scotia. Dang. Well, Hapes, that could be it. Hapes could have won just with that. Final round. Again, no hints. Don't Google. Don't Google. I know where I might go. That doesn't mean you have to go there. Renaissance says this could be anywhere. There's a Swarovski crystal. Can it? Yeah, of course it could. It could be anywhere. It literally could be anywhere. There's French on that sign. You think that's the French flag? Get your guesses in. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't think this is French. Closing the guesses. I mean, you would think it would be Poland, but other people probably missed it thinking it was Poland. And there were some that were kind of close. It could be Czech. It could be Hungary. I'm going to go Hungary. I'm going to change it up. Oh, okay. Croatia. John said 3 good rounds, but everyone did well. I'm in trouble. This was tough. This was tough. I mean, I'll never get Croatia. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I'll never get Croatia. Renaissance went Poland. Huh. Your winner. Oh, Hapes with a solid game. Yo, we had 5 people over 22,000.
Oh, get in the fast lane, Grandma. The bingo game is ready to roll.
GG Hapes. Look at you. Solid win. PP in second. PP's been really good lately. Blue Sky on the podium in third. I was just outside in fourth. Blastum fifth. Bronco top 6. Cannonball 7th. Tranquil 8th. Wolfie 9th. Arctic 10th. And John rounding out the top 12. Dear. How much time do we have left? I think we're good. We're not even halfway done with this flight, so I think we do another one really quick.
Indoors, indoors, indoors.
How often you got your ads set to run 3 in the last 20 minutes or so? I don't set it. That's a Twitch thing. I don't do anything with ads. I do nothing with ads. I think most people don't complain about ads here just because most of them are subscribed or they have Twitch Turbo. Edwin, thanks for the follow. Welcome, Edwin. So most people don't say anything about it just because they don't have to deal with it. So I don't deal with it. Yeah, but again, Renaissance, I don't really feel the need to because not many people who watch here see ads. So you have a minute left. What we're doing is we're putting waffles on the line. Will we see the image of a United State, a U.S. state, a United States state, U.S. state? I mean, I feel like most people who are here, who watch, are here on a regular basis, and those people are subbed. So I would say most people it doesn't affect. Uh, 10 seconds left. We have 1.3 million waffles on no. We will not see a United State, a U.S. state, United States state. Okay, ready? First image. Oh. I don't know. The museums, man. We get so many museums. I appreciate it, Tranquil. I appreciate that, Tranquil. Oh, Meta. It's gone. This one's... It's really hard to read those words, right? I think anything we think this is going to be wrong. Renaissance, I don't feel like that's an option for me. I don't feel like I've ever seen that as an option to be able to do that. I gotta count you down. Ooh. Outlet. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. Waz says quite easy here. Waz in 12th. That outlet looked like a UK outlet, so I'm going London. No. No, apparently that outlet is also Singapore. Wow. Oh my gosh. Bronco and PP. Oh my gosh. Bronco and PP off to the early lead. Yeah, I couldn't tell the domain name, but the outlet got me. This big boy. Round 2, we gotta go. Ooh. this the gym in Pripyat? Maybe someday. That says University Cock. Coke. And it has a nautilus shell.
Your language is offensive. Fuck you!
Also says it on the basketball goal. Wish I could read that. It just ends in a .com. .com. 15 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the gases. Look at Renaissance in first. So, isn't there a city that starts with those three letters? I'm thinking this. It was this Kosice. That's the city I was thinking of. They don't start with those letters, but it does start with a KO, and there is a C in there. That's what I was thinking. There's also Kosovo. I don't think so. I'm going to do this. I think it's a bad idea, but I'm going to do it. I don't think this is right. Oh my gosh. Close to Istanbul. That was Turkey. This is a rough game. Oh man, this is a rough game. Wow. We got to keep moving. I got to land this plane. It's so many museums. There is not much to see here. So can you all go on and do your guesses and we'll get this round, we'll do this round quick. There is not much here. You can't read that. There is that. There's just not much to see. So I'm going to go on and count you down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Captain Thoth, I know. Look, it's right here. It's hard to see. I know. We're almost done. Closing the guesses. I'm gonna go Mexico. I'm thinking that this is supposed to be something with a Mexican flag. Sorry, Captain. The bot hates caps. I'm gonna go Mexico. Yeah. Okay. Well, some people killed it. Some people did not.
You boys like Mexico? Yeah!
You never saw it, Renaissance. It got deleted before you saw it. If typically it'll delete really quick. John says no. What happened, John? John, you didn't see the Mexican flag there? John went Portugal. Round 4. How's the flights? They're good. You're good. We're landing in Japan here in a few minutes. We're getting ready to land. Flying the Cessna 414. Wow. Look at this place. Any outlets? Can't read those letters. No, not Mexico. We're flying to Japan. No, Mexico is where GeoGuessr was just a second ago, where we saw the map. Okay, that's what I kind of thought. It's hard to tell there, but I think that's right. This is not the build. Well, maybe it could be. I would say this is not really the building I would have expected here, but maybe it could be. Maybe it's like a nice restaurant. Get your guesses in. This could be a difference maker. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. Looks like Chinese. That right there. And then there, if you look, it looked like those could have been as well. I'm going to go inland. I'm going inland. I'm taking a chance. Taking a risk. That was not Chinese. 'Twas Japanese. We all got fooled except for PP and Bronco. Oh, this just gets worse and worse. You too, Captain. Welcome. Final round. We're going to be landing here in a second. Ooh. It's the Naughty Store. And it looks like a Claire's. And it's called Naughty?
Yeah! Tonight!
Looks like a Claire's or something. Ah, okay. My guess, I think, is correct. I was like, what is that currency? And then I was like, oh, I have an... Oh, there you go. In case you weren't sure, that makes it clear. I was like, what is IDR? Oh, it's probably that. Well, I guess now we just look and see if we can see a state. You think they got a state somewhere here? Like a Texas-shaped pool? Counting you down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. It said Bandung. There's the King's Shopping Center. I thought it said like Bandung something mall. All right, well, I'm gonna go there anyway. Metro Endemol. I mean, it wasn't really called Metro Endemol, but it was called Bandung Endemol. You think it's that? Do I change it up? Let's change it up. Let's go there. It's not really what it was called, but we'll find out. Oh, you had it! No, that's different. Enda Plaza. I mean, I was in the right area. Dang it. All right, your winner. Bronco. GG Bronco. PP in second. Renaissance top 3.
Not bad, but not good.
Cannonball 4th. I was 5th. Blastum 6th. Arctic 7th. Unbearable 8th. Bliss 9th. Commander 10th. And John rounding out the top 13. There you go. We're going to be landing soon. I got to give out waffles. There you go. It says we're 23 miles away. This will be the last flight of the night. I was wondering if we could get 3 flights in. That's exactly what we did. This whole trip is 18 flights. That would be 6 streams. I can't guarantee we'll be doing them all the time, but we'll try to chip away at it. Unbearable says, got to get up, submit my time card and expense report before 11 so I can get boots on the ground. All right, Unbearable. Take care. Hate to leave now, but I got to take care of business. Good hang out. Yeah, thanks, Captain. Thank you. We're almost done. We're going to land here soon. Jado is right behind me. Thanks, Captain. Big pup.
What's your prediction?
Prediction?
Yes, prediction.
Pain.
$17 miles. .22 knot headwind. Headwind is killing us tonight. I would venture to say we could have almost squeezed in a 4th flight if we had a tailwind tonight. Arctic, it looks like there's no hockey games tomorrow. But then every single one of my players play on Saturday. Every single one. Weird that the season would just start and then everybody take a day off. Yeah. Well, and especially on a Friday. To me, it seems like Friday would be a perfect day for hockey. more so than Thursday, because Thursday you have Thursday night football. And then to do it all on Saturday, you know, you have college football all day Saturday. I know they don't play 2 days in a row. I don't know. It's hard to say. You can have certain teams play one day Arctic and other teams play the next day. So you can play 2 days in a row. It's just not the same team playing 2 days in a row. For all of them to take off is odd. And then, you know, the fact that you have college football on Saturday, NFL on Sunday, NFL on Monday, that means like that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is kind of ample time, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday is ample time for NHL. But yeah, Saturday I've got every single person playing. Yeah, but Corin, like college football will still go for another 2 months. 2 months before bowl season. Then you have bowls for a month. So really 3 months.
We got one!
Decion, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, I'm sure they've figured out what the reason is. We're descending. Yeah, NBA starts up soon too. By the way, I have no intention of doing an NBA fantasy league. I do not care about NBA. We're gonna have a pretty wicked crosswind here.
What's your prediction?
Prediction?
Yes, prediction.
Hockey is meant to be a winter sport, so they decided to start the season more towards when temps start to cool down in the northern hemisphere rather than go longer into summer. Sure. I'm not talking about the time of year. I'm talking about the days that they choose. Time of year makes complete sense. I'm just saying to where they're for their own good. If you're hockey and you want to make money, well, like tonight, there were a lot of hockey games going on the same time as Thursday night football. And most of the country wants to watch NFL over NHL, you know? So, Corn, that doesn't answer my question, though. So why aren't they playing on a Friday? Why are they all off tomorrow when there's nothing to compete against on a Friday? Well, but Renaissance, NFL is the #1 sport in the United States. You can say a lot of people don't care about American football, but that's not true when it is the #1 sport in the United States. You literally can't say a lot of people don't care about American football when that's not true. NFL is the #1 sport in the United States. Little bounce. Little bounce. Still have a majority of second shift working on a Friday night. Weren't those same people working tonight too on a Thursday? I'm sure double collect. I'm sure there's a reason. I'm just saying I don't know what the reason is. That's still not an answer, Renaissance. $75% of the U.S. is a huge number of people that the NHL is losing out on. Bliss is right. I don't think that's going to happen, Corin. I don't think hockey will pass football. I don't think that. I'm curious what the numbers were for last year. I'm curious what the numbers were. John can Google it. John's a good Googler. Curious what the numbers for last year, what the comparison was for people watching hockey compared to football. Renaissance said it started going downhill. Well, let's find out. People are getting tired of it, they say. Okay. So the NFL averaged about 17.5 million viewers per game across all networks. The NHL averaged 500,000 viewers in the U.S. That was down 12% from the prior season. Let me say that again. The NHL went down 12% from 23 to 24. It went down. Across all national broadcasts in the U.S., the average per game viewership was about 445,000. Now, obviously, there are more hockey games than there are NFL games. So it's hard to say because there are more NFL games. It says the NHL has been seeing declines. Its regular season viewership was down 12%. The NFL's numbers from last year were also slightly down 2%. But from a much higher baseline, so they have more people to lose the 2% from. So yeah, I don't think in any amount of time in our lifetime will we see the NHL go from 500,000 a game to 17 million a game. I just can't imagine. Dekion says the 2.5 million for hockey was a Stanley Cup. Yeah, so even the Stanley Cup is what, like 8% of a regular NFL game? That's crazy. So yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. All right, everybody, we are done. We are done. Right, there are. That's what I said. That Corn. I said there are not nearly as many football games in a season as hockey. I mean, I think if you did the numbers and you said, you know, there are, 18 games in a season, and there are like 16 games a week, so 16 times 18, it's like around 300 or so, and then 300 times 17 million is I don't know, 510 million people watched it, and then you have to figure out 82 games for hockey times the 500,000. I don't know, my brain hurts. I'm sure either way. We're done. Thank you, Tranquil. Hope you all had a good time tonight. I appreciate you all being here. Lots of good conversation. Let's go say hello to Amplify. Amplify is flying.
Yeah, I think you can do.
And Amplify is flying the. Amplify is flying the 737 Max. It looks like. I haven't flown that recently because the frames were so bad. They were so bad. I hope his frames are better than mine. Oh, come on. There we go. All right, everybody. Captain Clone, hello. Good morning. We are done. We're going to go say hello to Amplify. Come back tomorrow. We'll do it again. 11 p.m. Eastern. We'll be back. Hope you all have a great day tomorrow. Hope to see you all tomorrow night. Night.
Will everybody please leave? I want